What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of us moving into our massive new shop space. Today, we're actually going to be unpacking and finally making this space ours. We haven't been able to do any real work here in the new space, but that all changes today. The first project we're actually going to be tackling is removing the engine out of that Silverado behind me. We recently got our order of hand tools delivered and dropped off to the shop, so now we have no more excuses to not be getting things done here. I'm a little under the weather today, so I'll try not to talk too much, but let's get things done. With most engine jobs I do, I like to start up top. Get the battery disconnected, get the electrical lines off, get any hoses off and drained, so it's easier to remove the engine when I'm ready. Luckily with this project, this engine will not be going back in this engine bay. We got something cool and special coming up, you guys will see that later. Unlike my life, I'm extremely organized and systematic when it comes to anything automotive. I'm not sure what I need here on this harness, so I'm labeling it all just in case I need to tap into it later or use this harness to create the new harness. Hey, don't worry. Don't be afraid to drop a comment down below about how strong my sock game is. This probably was the most rewarding part of this engine pull, is that these header bolts were coming out. Normally they snap, they break, they're rusted in, and they're extremely difficult to get out. But here on this motor, they were just coming right out. Right here, I made a bit of a mistake. I should have left the passenger side header attached to the block and just disconnected it from the downpipe. Presented as an issue later, but nothing we couldn't get past. Alright, so it's day 2, episode 3. Quick breakdown of where we're at. So we have the front accessories off, so the AC compressor is off and over to the side. Water pump is off with the fan. Power steering is off. We have most of the wire harness off and ready to be pulled over to the side. Headers even are off. I'm surprised those came off, but headers are off. And we have most of the coolant drained. I'm sure this coolant is still in the block because it's tilted backwards. So today I think we're gonna start with draining the oil and working on those bell housing bolts and even maybe even get into the torque converter bolts. Let's get started. expert at this. Never get oil in my hand. Watch. Oh no, that's not a good sign. I think that's coolant coming out. Oh. Look at that. Oh no, that is not a good sign. Oh no. Well, we might be in for more of a build than we thought. Hopefully it's just like head gaskets, which would be no problem because those will be getting replaced anyway because we're doing heads. But I've seen that before on LS's. Sometimes there's a crack in the block. We'll see. These are supposed to be really tight, and I just put this sock on, and literally I'm just hand turning it. I didn't put any pressure on it. I didn't put a wrench on it. I literally just put the sock on to make sure it was the right size. That's, I don't know, that could be a bad sign. But the transmission was replaced, they said, so maybe that's why, but these should not be this loose. Well, let's try the next one. Oh, that one's literally hanging out already. What? This is something's going on here. That one's already loose. I mean, I think I'm either really fortunate or there's reason to be concerned. Leaning toward the second. Let's see what we do. We'll go to the next one. Alright. 3 for 3. Here's my tool. That one's actually tight. Somewhat. Okay, I can't loosen it with one hand. I gotta put you guys down. Okay, so the third one also is loose. I mean, all it took was one little tap of the wrench and it's coming out. Whoever did the transmission did not do it correctly. Well, let's get back to it. So right about now is when I realized I had created that issue earlier when I removed the header from the passenger side of the motor. There was nothing we couldn't work past, but my oil dipstick did take a beating on the way out. And that is an engine pulled. Man, she did put up a little bit of a fight, but we snatched her out of there anyway. We did not escape unscathed, however. We do have a bit of a battle wound. She kind of got us, but we paid her back. If you guys watching the video have any ideas of what shell I should throw this motor in after we build it up, comment it down below so I can see it and add it to the list of things I need to scout. As for the rest of this episode, I'm just gonna clean up. I don't think you guys really wanna see that. So until next time, guys, peace. Thanks for watching.